you doing today? My name is Cheryl. I'm a 64-year-old budgeter. I live in the mountains in Spokane and Washington, if anybody wants to know. We'll start out our video with what you think you become, what you feel you attract, what you imagine you create, and that's a saying from Buddha. Namaste. Second thing we're going to do is it's our, to show everybody it's our road to 200, and today we're at 110. So thank you to all 110 subscribers. The next thing we're going to talk about is our ready to set sail on my cruise vacation and the money we're trying to save up for the cruise. All right. And we have several categories, and every time we save up for the day, then we're marking off that amount in our ready to set sail for the next cruise. All right. Now, the first thing we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of randomizing, okay? Instead of having, the pile of cash that's going into for travel, we're gonna go ahead and put, we're gonna make 8 piles here, okay? Green pile, orange pile, red pile, blue pile, pink, purple, and then we have a brown and a yellow. Okay? And our first one is for a cruise deposit, to pay back my hubby for the deposit that we put on our cruise that's coming up. So we're going to go ahead and just do this really easy here. Okay, green pile, orange pile, red pile, brown pile, blue pile, and this one's the yellow pile. Okay. And this way we have 8 different categories that we're saving in. We're going to spread the love around. Okay. Now here's our spicy bills right here. Okay. All right, perfect. Now we're going to go ahead and we're going to go into pile 1 here. And pile 1 has $8, and this is towards the cruise deposit here. Excuse me. Okay, and now the second pile is for our airfare. hope everybody's having a good day. Things are going well here. We've had a quiet couple days. It's been quiet. We're waiting for posts and beams, and I'm waiting for my doctor to finish the scheduling process with the insurance companies, so I can get my surgery planned. At least I did talk to somebody yesterday. I finally got through, and somebody called me back and said, we're waiting on my insurance carrier, which is Melina. So it's like, okay, I'm just sitting here waiting, and some days the pain is severe, and some days it is not too bad. But I am getting woke up in the middle of the night to the pain from the hip, which makes sense. So I'll try to get this done as quick as possible here. And then this one's for Ubers and taxis. So we have about $8 in each category that we have to save up for. And we will use the snowball method once we get to a place where we don't need as much in that category, okay? Then we'll change it to 7, and hopefully we won't have to steal from Peter to pay Paul. All right, so we're putting $8 in number 5, which is for the foods and snacks. This is for the day after the cruise, because we'll be in Oahu an extra day, because our boat hits Hawaii at 7 p.m. the night before. We get to exit the boat the next morning, and then we have a day in Oahu before our flight takes off the next day. So this way my mom can see Hawaii. Okay. Oh, this is kind of funny. The category that got the spicy 20 is the drink package. So apparently we're gonna need to stay hydrated. Okay, so this one got $23 today. And when you take a cruise, just in case people haven't been on a cruise, they always have, during, meals, you can have juice, you can have lemonade in the evenings. Of course, in the dining rooms, you get served water, and, but if you want specialty drinks, then you have to pay for the drink package. Okay, now because of my status with Royal Caribbean, I can, if I go into the casino, which I probably won't do, but if I go into the casino, okay, I get free drinks while I'm in the casino. Apparently it has something to do with, I'm on some list somewhere of people that cruise boats want me to be there. So, okay. And then the next one is for excursions. Okay, so that has $7. Okay. So right now, we can almost take a taxi somewhere. Okay. And then the last one is our spa. Okay. Here we go. Spa and spending has $7. Okay, and you have to remember that I really honestly feel really blessed because I get to go on my cruise. I get to cruise for free. That means my cruise itself, it's free. It's just all the extras that add up. So I do know that I'm very, very thankful. And this was like a $5,000 gift, and I've gotten them before. But I noticed that since I haven't even gambled in casinos since what, February? And since that happened, my offers are just going down totally. So, and this is something I want to talk about real quick before we start our savings. And this is my first challenge that I created, and it was actually professionally printed, and it's something that I do resonate with. It says, someday everything will make perfect sense. So for now, laugh at the confusion, smile through the tears. Keep reminding yourself that everything happens for a reason. Okay? So we're going to go ahead and put the dice back into its little black bag here. And this is where the change up is going to happen. Okay. All right. So this is our ready to set sail, and every day we mark off how much money we've saved. Each saving day is going towards the cruise till May 21st. Okay. So, okay. And so we're going to go ahead and start out here with the refund to Michael for the cruise deposit that he helped us with. So here we go. So today is going to be it's going to be Tiny Tuesday, and we're going to be saving quarters, and we're going to be saving for number one, which is our cruise deposit today. Okay, we do have 2 quarters sitting over here waiting. Looks like we need a dice. Today it looks like pink because of everybody's challenges that we're going to be using. And what I did is I made a little collage of all of the savings challenges that I had that were for the Tuesday Tinies. Okay, and these are all my Tinies that I've collected this year. And that's the coolest part, is that I'm making sure I'm using every single Tiny up, because I noticed I have hundreds of savings challenges. Some of them I've made, some of them other people have made. They've sent me in Happy Mail, and I love Happy Mail. I'm just right now not willing to have a P.O. box. And I really, it's not smart for me to have my address out there for others to, to come see me. So the first person we're gonna roll the dice and see how many quarters we're gonna save for is Savings with Tracy, and we rolled a 6. So we're gonna go ahead and put $1.50 into the pot, since we already had. We now have $2. And the next one we have is this really cute little Tiny from Bookish Mama Budgets. Okay, and she makes the cutest little duck. Okay, so please check out Lindsay from Bookish Mama Budgets. And hers was a 7. Okay, so we're gonna put a heart on here if we finish your challenge. Okay, so we need to put 7 quarters into the pot here for Bookish Mama Budgets. And this way we are using everybody's challenges, okay, that I have Tinies for. So today is Tiny Tuesday, saving for next cruise. Okay, another 5. And this one is through Robin's Budgeting and Dreams. Okay. Looks like we're going to save quite a few little dollars here because we're only going through just the first few here. Okay. The next is from Laura Bell Creations, and she sent me this cute little tiny dad, two scratch offs here. So we're gonna go ahead and save 3/4 in the first one here. Okay. All right. The next one we have is from Laura Bell Creations, and I see an almighty 5 here. Here we go. And the next one that we have is my really cute monster, and that's from Crafty Girl Budgets. And she's saving 2/4 today. And it's such a cute little monster. It has one blue eye, one pink eye, fluffy pink. Reminds me of those snowball things we had when we were kids. Okay. So the next one we have to save for is our this one is so hard for me to always remember. Okay. I'm looking to see who made this. So we'll come back to this little chick. Okay. And then I also have a stuff in budget here, and that's gonna save an almighty 4. Okay. So we're gonna go ahead and put the heart on this one because we won't be saving there again. The next one we have is Build Big Budgets here, and we're gonna save 50 cents. Okay. Okay, so now I'm pretty sure it's Laura Bell Budgets who made this really cute little chick with the attitude. It's got daisies. And if this is your challenge, please let me know. And I'm sorry if I forgot. But please let me know. So we're gonna save $1 in what I believe is Laura Bell's chick standing on twigs with the really cute little daisies in her hair. Okay. So this is our Tiny Tuesday savings. We did a little bit of reallocating into our travel binder. Okay, and then next Tuesday we'll keep moving. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, $10 we saved today. Okay, and I noticed that number 7 and number 8 didn't get as much money. So we're gonna go ahead and start with number 1 today. Okay, and we're gonna put this money into here. And if I get a chance today, we will run it to, I will run it to the bank and get it. And cash in all these ones, and I'll have it condensed there. And people know that I really honestly hate going to the bank. It's not that I don't like getting my money out of the bank. It's just that, you know, I've had 2 banks in the last 30 years. I had one for 30 years, and then I changed to a new one. Okay. But the new one that I had was nice, but there's no teller. Okay. And it's the one that I had my high yield checking and savings account with. Okay. but there's nobody ever there. It's just like using an ATM. And so it's kind of like, okay. So I went back to my regular bank, which is very stuffy, and I'm not going to say who it is, just so dang stuffy. I've been banking with this bank for 30 years because I kept my other account open. They don't even know my name when I go in there, ever. They'll say, okay, can I see your ID to make sure you're who you are? And I'm just, it's just one of those things that I'm just not a big fan of, okay? Because they're just not nice. They hire these people that are stuffy and not nice. And the couple of people that I think are nice, they don't speak English. So what can you say? So we've stuffed our Let's Travel the World binder today. And we will start on number 2 next week, which is our airfare. So we'll try to get a little more money in airfare. Okay? So if you like my video, please hit the thumbs up button. Please subscribe. Please comment. I really do appreciate the comments. It lets me know if I'm on the right, path or not. I do have a spiritual advisor that woke me up today and said, okay, it's time to randomize that money. And so it's something that I must have been thinking in the back of my mind. And my spiritual advisor has always led me to good things. Okay? So she said, hey, you have to randomize all that money for your videos. So I did. So I hope everybody has a great Tuesday. And please check out my Ko-fi shop. It has my one physical challenge, which is someday everything will make perfect sense. It also has my freebies that I've created. And please be kind. I keep creating these freebies, and I don't know if people like them or not, and that's just part of starting a challenge, is waiting for starting a YouTube channel is waiting for the popularity to hit. And then, but for me, I've always had these huge, big wins that hit me. So, namaste all. Sorry, I'm blabbering. Have a good day. Take care.